You know what's weird? For a game that came out in 2011, we're sure hearing a lot about Skyrim in 2017. Nearly 6 years on, the phenomenally popular fifth instalment in the Elder Scrolls series appears to be going as strong as ever, and with the dust settled on this year's E3 Games Conference, it's now clear that Skyrim will keep being released, updated, ported and adapted beyond any human's natural lifespan. Here's the recent evidence we've gathered that Skyrim will outlive us all. Earlier this year, when Nintendo first lifted its semi-portable console aloft like a tiny electric Simba, there was one game for the Switch that captured gamers' imaginations more than any other, and it wasn't Mario, unless Mario is the name of your Argonian rogue, which, thinking about it, is a pretty rad idea. Be right back. No, the title that really stoked our fires was Skyrim, and when it was shown being enjoyed on a plane, the phrase Skyrim on a plane became a byword for the Switch's potential. Fast forward a few months and the Switch version of this 2011 RPG is still one of the system's most anticipated games, now with a bunch of extra bits bolted on, like motion control via the dinky Joy-Con controllers and amiibo compatibility, so you can import wildly non-canon items like the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda and see how Link, the adorable hero of time, would look in Skyrim. Oh god! Please, no one pan that camera around. Nobody wants to see that. Have you ever wished that having your skull caved in by an ornery frost troll could be more immersive? Of course not, nobody has. But that has not stopped Bethesda from cramming the frozen northmost region of Tamriel into a virtual reality edition of Skyrim. Out in November 2017, this virtual version maps your hero's two armoured mitts to PlayStation Move controllers, meaning those steady, confident sword swings you're used to can now look a little more flaily. Movement, meanwhile, will be handled by teleporting from spot to spot, like a medieval nightcrawler from the X-Men. Whether anyone will want to spend dozens of hours questing with their head trapped inside a massive plastic hat is very, very debatable, but the existence of Skyrim VR proves that wherever new technology emerges, a Skyrim port will be ready to glom onto it. When we finally get that holodeck in 2067, expect to be Zimmer framing your way around Helgen before anything else. By which time we'll be able to kill Alduin immediately with one crotchety get-off-my-lawn fist shake. Skyrim was one of the best-selling games of 2011, along with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Just Dance 3. And how many of those do you reckon are getting dedicated patches to ensure they run properly on the new 4K Xbox One X console? The answer is just Skyrim, although come on Ubisoft, don't let my perfect score on Take On Me be lost to the ages. Released in 2016, Skyrim Special Edition was a graphically boosted version of the 2011 original, but it turned out that it wasn't the upper limit on how special Skyrim could theoretically become, because just 1 month later it became possible to play it on a console in 4K when the PS4 Pro went on sale. A similar patch to the Special Edition is promised for Microsoft's highfalutin Xbox One X to make it render the grumpy face of Farengar, the court wizard, in quite possibly more pixels than your eyeballs can even resolve. Come on Farengar, do a spell. Lazy wizards. Skyrim gives you a lot to do, but for the people playing it, it wasn't enough. Or maybe specifically it wasn't enough exploding chickens. As such, Skyrim is positively humming with mods that alter the game in bizarre ways. Yes. Or just add nifty tweaks like swankier weather effects or putting some stairs on those bloody mountains. And if ever Skyrim starts to feel stale, a quick dive into the mods on offer will usually turn up something you hadn't thought of, or a new twist on playing. There are so many mods out there that getting through all the decent ones in a single human lifetime would be a feat in itself. 1 year after the game's launch, Bethesda said there were 10,000 Skyrim mods in circulation, so today that figure should be approximately... Oh, I'm not doing the math, I'm playing Skyrim. Did we not mention the calculator port? What's more, game maker Bethesda is only too aware of mod popularity, and this summer revealed its Creation Club program, which lets you buy in-game Skyrim extras like new locations or weapons built in partnership with the wider community. That's controversial because Bethesda is trying to sell players the kind of thing they've been able to get for free for years, but in exchange promises those add-ons won't break the game and will play nice with your saves. Whatever the Creation Club's eventual fate, it's more proof that there's enough Skyrim out there to play well beyond your average life expectancy, which based on my diet and exercise regime is... Ooh. Oh, no, I just got taken out by a mammoth. Yeah! You know what might stop us playing Elder Scrolls V? If they made an Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, assuming that game also lets you shout a crab to death. But a sequel's not likely to happen when, in its first week on sale, the remastered Skyrim Special Edition shifted just shy of 1 million units, proving the Elder Scrolls V isn't finished with us yet. Publisher Bethesda has even said as much, admitting a Skyrim sequel is third on the to-do list, behind 2 other major titles. Add to that the fact that Skyrim development kicked off as early as 2008, and it's clear that our next Elder Scrolls fix is years and years and years away. I mean, assuming that by the time it comes out, we're still using a Gregorian calendar that features the concept of years. Something else to note is that Bethesda likes to keep games top secret until they're almost finished, then announce them with a confirmed and imminent release date. So when Elder Scrolls 6 is ready, expect it to suddenly be upon you like an overprotective mammoth herder.
The water from the spring makes the skooma so much more potent. We'll have all the thralls we'll ever need. Good thing the boss heard that old farmer running his mouth off in the tavern about finding this place.
Finally, we all know Skyrim's a big game, but let's put that in perspective with something that also launched in November 2011, the Mars Curiosity rover. Since then, that little robot has flown all the way to Mars, landed safely, then rolled around tirelessly, expanding human understanding of the Martian atmosphere with vigorous tests and making remarkable discoveries, including, but not limited to, evidence of ancient lakes on the planet's surface. And in that same time, be honest, you probably still haven't finished playing Skyrim. Even once you've exhausted the main story, DLC and side quests, the temptation to start the game again from scratch with a new character or focusing on a different set of skills is almost irresistible.
Who are you?
Ultimately, it's a testament to the openness, scale, and replayability of the game that even without the mods, patches, and endless re-releases, seeing everything there is to see inside Skyrim could be a life's work.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later.
But for what it's worth, while you're playing Skyrim in 2017 in 4K, the Curiosity rover can only take its photos of Mars with a 2-megapixel camera. So who exactly is winning? A NASA? So those are just some of the reasons why Skyrim will be with you forever, hanging over you, haunting you like a creepy doll or something that you can't get rid of. You throw it away and then it reappears in an old chest that you find in your basement. You can't destroy it even with fire. Anyway, are you still enjoying Skyrim as much as you were back in 2011, or are you now, to be honest, a little bit sick of it? Let us know because we're interested to hear, and if you enjoyed this, then do check out these videos as well. I'm informed that they are both very good, whatever they happen to be. And if you did enjoy this, then why not subscribe for much more stuff like this. We'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.